So I'm starting conversations with people who already know and trust me, or who already follow me on social media. Maybe we don't know each other in person, but they are always liking my content, always commenting and stuff like that. So they're watching you, they're following you. So those are the people I'm starting with as far as starting conversations. And I'm just basically letting them know, hey, I found this brand new company in cryptocurrency. It's called Indexx. Here's Brian's link for his credibility so they can see everything else that he's already invented and his success story behind it. Because people fall in love with a story and it cultivates trust. So I'm sending them his link, and then I'm sending them our link, our Indexx link. And I'm just saying, I can't explain this to you 100%. I'm pretty sure you're way smarter than I am. So I'm purposely complimenting them and purposely placing them almost above me as far as their smarts go, because I want them to feel like they can trust me, and I want to stroke their ego a little bit. So I'm just letting them know, I think, I'm pretty sure you're way smarter than me and you're probably going to understand this way better than me. But I wanted to, just let you know that there's an opportunity for money to be made here. If you're interested, I would love to hop on a call with you and the expert so that we can, explain this to you in detail and answer up all the questions that I can't answer for you. So, I just wanted to kind of share that with everybody on our team, because, and also, hear what your concerns are, what questions you have, because sometimes we feel like we need to know everything before we can get started, when I personally think knowing less in the beginning is easier, because we're kind of just ignorance on fire and we're willing to talk to anybody.
And we don't want to say the wrong thing.
Exactly. If we feel like we have to give them an answer, sometimes we give them a wrong answer and then we lose credibility, versus me saying, you know what, I don't have the answer to that. I'm literally just learning this right now. I just started learning about cryptocurrency, but I do believe in this company and know it's going to be big, but I'll get an answer for you shortly. And I just make sure I'm either reaching out to Gabe or Brian or both. And then, whoever answers first, I'm responding with the answer to that question.
Is that something that you're willing to share with the message that you're sending out to your people?
Yeah, I don't mind at all. Absolutely.
Okay.
And in fact, I can, I'll send it to Brian for review, and then I'll post it in the Captain B group, so that if anybody wants to literally copy and paste, which I don't really recommend, make it sound like you. And I'll make sure I put a side note, like, here, this is how I sound when I text, may not sound anything like you. We don't want people thinking it's a bot. So definitely, put a twist on it. If you use emojis, use the emojis, but make it sound like you. Hey, bro, like however you speak to each individual person, at least put that little twist on it so that they know that it really is Ken that's sending them that message.
And even something that, because Annie has 500,000 followers on Instagram. So if we had something that she can put on her Instagram that her followers can see, I think that would be beneficial, rather than trying to come up with something and each individual person comes up with their own. At least this one we know that is approved by the company.
Yeah, we want something duplicable, but we also want it to sound like ourselves. Because if we just do something to copy and paste and it sounds nothing like us, it almost takes away from people trusting you as a person, and then it just sounds like a sale, and people don't like to be sold. So as far as things to throw up on our social media, we have the graphics that I've already started to upload into our Captain B Indexx Hive Facebook group. It's under the albums tab, or there's a tab called albums at the top of the page. Where people, and we could, definitely go over this on Monday too, so I can show everyone around the page and they can find some stuff. So we can start using those graphics, but that's kind of just throwing something at the wall and seeing if it sticks. Throw the graphic up. But where the real quality work is going to come in is all the people who happen to like it. That's who we want to start conversations with. Hi.
Yeah. That's my best friend since junior high, Daryl.
Hi, Daryl. It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
You got to come hang out with us on Thursday. But we just basically want to make sure that we're getting in there and starting the
So he started a new crypto company called Indexx.
Oh, okay.
And it does like a whole complete umbrella of everything crypto.
Oh.
Sorry.
That's okay. And we like the Lakers, and you're wearing the right colors, by the way. But yeah.
The black and yellow.
Black and yellow.
The black and yellow.
So it's getting in there and starting the conversations behind the scenes. I mean, it might sound like a lot of work to have to go through and message everybody individually, but that's literally what we have to do. in network marketing. We want to make it personable. We want people to feel special. Just because we're doing that all day long doesn't mean people are receiving messages like that all day long. So the more we make it sound tailored to that person, and don't just make it a sale and maybe, hey friend, hope all is well. I can't believe it's been 20 years since I've seen you, from high school for myself. Just wanted to share something really cool with you. If you know anybody who might already be investing in cryptocurrency, I have this really great opportunity. If you know anybody, send them my way. I'd be honored for your referrals. So we're not going out and literally like trying to sell people and making them feel weird. We're asking them for a referral. Who do you know who's already doing this? They will let you know if they're interested. You don't even have to ask. So that's kind of what, the platform that we want to go by is just soft skills and relationship building and people building, and the people will start coming. As long as we stay consistent with the way we're showing up on our social media, when we do have different events with Indexx, we want to make sure we're doing the whole pictures and selfie thing, because that's what people like to see, and they want to be a part of anything that has to look like a party, and they want to be invited next time. So
yeah, I think positive and achieving.
Yep, it's in the relationship.
By the way, maybe I haven't shared this information to Desiree and Gabe. Actually, Ken already invite his ex-wife, who happened to be the Mary Kay winner, and join our Captain B meeting for her to be part of our team in the future.
She won two cars in 2 years.
That's badass. She's a go-getter.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's a 2 pink Cadillac by all means for Mary Kay.
That's awesome. We need to find a whole bunch of her. And I believe she knows a whole bunch of people just like her.
Oh yeah.
Getters. So go ahead. I'm sorry.
That all trust her.
Yep. Exactly. So that is going to be a big part of it. And also just, sharing with people not to overthink the process, because as soon as we start getting in our own head and letting that chatter get to us and deciding who's going to say yes and who's going to say no, we could be missing a Ken Patterson, instead of finding people that are just like you, who maybe didn't know what the heck this was, but all of a sudden something falls into your lap and then you end up, the next multimillionaire because you decided to take a chance.
Right.
Can you think of any questions that you have in particular?
Not really. I think my best way is kind of just selling the opportunity as like ground level, right? And letting them know that I don't know that much at all. And I try to tell them just a little bit without overwhelming them, which is pretty easy for me to do. Most of them just really want to see the opportunity, and especially meet Brian. Everyone's really impressed with Brian. He's the biggest selling point out there.
Yes, I agree. And looking at it from a perspective of, we're trying to help people. We're trying to help people find another means of financial freedom that they don't have right now. And people in the world are hurting. People are complaining about gas prices. They're complaining about groceries. That tells me that they're not making enough. They probably don't even have savings accounts. So if we start looking at it as, we're doing these people a favor by offering it, and we're kind of messed up if we don't offer it, because we know where this is going. That's going to help us be more driven to get out there and go share it. So let's start looking at it as a whole. And please help me remember this, guys. We're sharing and caring. We're not selling and telling. Okay. Yeah. So let's
I think that's why I like talking about it like a savings account, because a savings account, because they have to do the $200 every single month. So it's like you're investing $200 into the company every single month. It's not like I don't look at it like you're buying the services, which you get also, the learning aids and stuff like that. But I look at it more like a savings account with high interest.
Mm-hmm. Especially we're doing this, not selling dietary food or other thing you can consume. You go to Amway, you buy a bunch of stuff, you have to use them. Whether it's detergent, whether it's any consumer product you bought from Amway, you use them. For us, we don't want consuming. You want to buy consumer product, go to Amway, go to Mary Kay to make yourself look good. We are going to make you look good in your investment, in your wealth. We make sure in the future, if there's an opportunity come from the crypto industry I want you to be millionaire. When you have $1 million, you decide whether you want to beautify your face or you want to beautify your body. That's up to you. But let's use this golden opportunity. Invest into the crypto. Let the crypto take us to the future. This is completely future money investment.
Right. Yeah. So I think the only part I'm not too sure of, well, I mean, not the only part, but the part that I don't know anything about is the gains or the, like say, I guess I missed it or whatever. Maybe you can send it to me, whatever the compensations are.
The compensation has been structured. We're putting all the puzzle together. We are not only building that by ourselves, we also reference other company and also have consultant help us to try to make this works. It's really everyone as a Captain B really will understand the structure. Hell no, that structure is very sophisticated. But as long as you're making money, as long as the company, the algorithm runs by the computer, there's no reason not to trust the algorithm. Even me, I'm living under this algorithm. If I want to be Captain B, and that's fair, and I think eventually people will appreciate how much transparency we offer.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect. And I know that Benjamin, who I'm bringing Saturday, he's going to have a lot of questions, and he especially
Benjamin behind you. No,
that's Daryl. That's my best friend since 13.
Okay.
Yeah. He doesn't know.
Daryl is almost look like a big guy.
Oh yeah, he's like I was guard and he was my tackle. He was my defensive tackle, and I was his defensive end. We played football the whole time together.
No wonder you like to have the sports.
Yes. All my friends are all sports people. That's going to take off like crazy. Yeah. Especially I have 3 friends that are big time sports agents that have their own athletes behind them, you know, that they represent. I mean, if we can get the athletes to have their own token also, then that would totally dominate the whole college football, because right now they can't give them any money at all, but they can give them investments, or they can give them stuff in the, like tokens and stuff, you know, because it's non-traceable. So it might blow up in the college people's face, but it's going, because right now they try to buy cars for like I know Reggie, I forget the running back, Reggie, whatever his name is. They bought a car for him when he was going to before he went to UCLA or USC, and he lost the Heisman Trophy because of it.
Thanks.
But since it's untraceable, you know, it could open up all brand new doors.
See, this type of idea could be, we can really sit down to go over. What if we start building token to represent the player? The people like the player, like the team, they bought the token.
Like a like fantasy football. That's what fantasy football does, basically.
Yep. Well, that's how DraftKings it's already exceed $3 billion annual sales from only 260 million 10 years ago. Now it's a $3 billion annual sales company. DraftKings.
Yeah. What the other way I kind of sell it too is I sell it as a savings account, but I also sell it as an IRA. Like an IRA is diversified in several different companies and stuff, right? And that's kind of how Indexx is. Indexx has their hands in all these different facets, from stocks to real estate to, you know, sports to whatever. So it doesn't matter which industry does good or bad, Indexx is always covered, you know, kind of like an IRA.
Yes, diversified,
right? Yeah, and that's one of the main selling points. That's what intrigues me also about Indexx.
Well, I don't want to only start in Wall Street stock token and end there. No, we continue. Every industry who makes sense can be tokenized. and make
Right.
sense to be making money for the Captain B's. We do so by making the whole thing up, and the company values up, and company's tokens are up. So that's everything is incremental positive. We are in a very, very good direction. We're hitting on very good direction. All I care is make sure the Indexx hive system, this colony system runs, and then there is a positive income. We will keep incremental. I don't need the money to take from the company. All I need is a company can generate certain income to build more product to make us almost just like our Indexx.ai should be like Amazon. Any merchandise, consumer goods, you want it, you can go to Amazon to find. Same thing, I want to build this image, any investment method, anything make money, you can go to Indexx to get a tokenized, to get the future money start running, replacing the traditional category.
I agree. I'm proud of you. I'm privileged.
Well, I appreciate you saying that's the purpose for this meeting. I feel like I can borrow Desiree and Gabe's know-how and experience to enhance or help you to kickstart with both. You one day you're running to a billionaire or millionaire if they're interested into Indexx.ai, want to invest into the company or want to invest the company token, bring in. I will do all the presentation and pitch deck to wow the investor. But at the same time, those people it's hard to meet, hard to get, hard to know. Like Walmart Sam Walton before, he said it's a lot more easier to earn $1 from 1 million people instead try to earn $1 million from one person.
Right.
But we're doing both. We want to work with millionaire to let them invest $1 million. Also, I want people just $1,000 come to be Captain B, working in our honeycomb system and working in our colony system, and let them invest little bit by little bit. I have a little, you know what? When I was a child, my mother bought a glass jar with the metal lid, but with the opening. We put the coin, we put the token every day, every week. Very soon the whole jar is full, and then I take the whole jar to go to the bank, get the paper bill comes in, and then I start opening bank account. Same method. I want everybody not to worry about having $1,000 or $1 million investing in, rather than just put every $300, $500 each month. Before you know it, not just only the money accumulated, but the value of the money with the token may one day kaboom.
Yeah.
To go to the moon. It's not I am doing a big dream out of you. It happened in the history of crypto. Bitcoin from 10 cents to today is still $28,000. Come on.
Yeah.
10 cents to today's value, still more than 1,000%, 1,000 times. That will happen. So therefore, that's our pitch. But Ken, the purpose of ask everybody here to help you out to kickstart. You have a program A, purely investor. That's asking for $1 million from one individual. B is asking $1 from million people come to the site, then not only we getting $1, you getting 40 cents out of $1. Every people you brought in to pay for $1,000 as a Captain B.
Oh, okay.
Good
So you make
stuff.
40 cents on a dollar?
Yeah, if I generate money from selling our token,
Yeah.
people $1, Captain B get 40 cents.
Oh, wow. I didn't realize that.
See,
That's
all
big.
the good plans are, I think I own people a explanation. I draft a document called 22 ways of generating income from Indexx hive. But I will draft more. I will fix more to make it a lot more easy to understand for the Captain B. So as a matter of fact, you have a 20 way of generate income from working as a Captain B in the Indexx hive.
Nice. Yeah, that's definitely a lot more. So they do 1,000. They get 1,000 in tokens, and then I would get 400.
Yep.
Wow. Okay. Cool. That's exciting.
I think next Captain B meeting next week, I will borrow Desiree to explain better, and this is something missing, and we used to be asking. I used to ask Karina to do the demo, but I think she's busy all the time for some reason. I think I have to ask Desiree to help me out.
Hey, Ken, let's, as far as like a call to action, I know you have a friend, I know you have Daryl waiting for you, but let's write out a list of 8 to 10 people that you can think of that would love to hear about the new crypto business that you're now a part of, or people who've already kind of shown interest in crypto themselves. Like, start with those people first, and we'll utilize them as practice calls per se, so that we can invite them on to hear the program, or not the program, but the business explained thoroughly. And you can always posture it as, hey, this is part of my training so that I can learn this better, from the experts. And I would appreciate you sitting in to ask the questions that I know are going to come up later. That would be awesome. So let's start with a list of 8 to 10, and then let Brian know when they are trying to book those calls with yourself, so that we can make sure we get on and we're going through those practice calls. And let's try to knock out that 8 to 10 in the next, I don't know, at least before Monday, because we're still trying to reach that goal of bringing on 2 Captain Bs this week. Okay.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, I have 6 already. Matter of fact, I think Brian, would you mind if I brought that sports agent to your house Saturday with Benjamin?
More than welcome. Anybody you introduce, I totally trust, and we will be able. You know what? Bring on, and also Desiree will come to meet them too.
Okay.
If that's okay.
Sure. No, 100%. Of course.
Okay.
Yes, definitely.
Let us know what you need to. If you have questions that pop up, or if you feel stuck, or if someone asks you a weird question, or if they say, hey, can you just tell me about it real quick? Because you're going to get people that ask you that. Just say, you know what? I don't want to mess it up. I'm brand new. Be okay with being green. I don't want to mess it up. I'm brand new. This is actually part of, like, to train me. This is really going to be doing me a big favor. I'd appreciate you. And then they'll kind of feel obligated. So just let us know what questions come up so we can help you answer whatever questions they throw at you. And let's try to knock these calls out in the next few days here.
Okay.
I want you to let them come with you, smell money.
Yes, that's what it's all about. Everybody needs the money right now, and they need some faith.
Yep. And crypto is getting warmed up again. So I think before it come to real bullish market, if you imagine if you have 20 different Captain B around you, you build up your own colony system. Then those people are generating money for you.
Nice. Very good.
Yeah. Any other questions? I mean, this is totally something new. If I tell you I have all the answer, I'll be lying to you. But we all touch the rock, cross the river.
Yeah. No, I think I'm pretty much good to figure out more questions later on. Now I got more to think about.
Okay. And also we have a Indexx Academy. We're building the site. We put all the educational things there. Any Captain B pay for it, they can go to their own course to learn, to get the feedback. But if there's question of by learning the course, feel free to ask from every meeting in the Captain B meeting.
Okay, will do. I'll go through the whole thing also.
All right, anything else? I think this is great question. I don't know, I was a little concerned, so I call Gabe, and I made the call to Gabe and Desiree last night or yesterday afternoon. I asked, is that too much to ask everybody bring to Captain B before the next Captain B meeting, at least under the existing Captain B like Ken and Nick and Patrick, at least they have some income already.
Yeah,
So,
I don't believe it.
do you think you can bring two guys to be Captain Bs before the end of a Monday of next week?
We'll do my best.
I love the answer. No, I love the answer.
Yeah, I can't promise anything about doing my best.
Oh, nothing in business in our life. If somebody promise you, you know that's not true.
Right. Yep.
Yeah. Nothing can be promised. We just try our best.
Yes.
If they have tough time to sign in, whatever, we'll either one of three of us will show up to walk them through for.
I think everybody I know wants to do it. It's just them coming up with $1,000. You know, right now that's the only problem right now.
I thought all the friends you have, they all vested.
Well, James' mother just died. He didn't have much money at all. He was living on his Social Security or whatever. But his mother just died and left him $300,000. So he's just taking care of her finances and all. Then he's coming in for $15,000. So he's just waiting for the finances to be released either this week or next week. I don't know. I don't.
Darren, is it Derek or Darren?
Daryl.
Lakers fan. So eventually, you know what? The betting, the temporary working name called Indexx Draft. I think we'll get every guy crazy to draft out the token to support their own team.
I don't know anything about that part, but Indexx draft,
like a draft king, draft.
Oh, draft. Oh, okay, yeah, for sure. Oh my gosh, yeah, it's gonna go huge.
You like Indexx draft better than Indexx betting?
Yes, the draft. It's always the draft.
Yes.
That's what everyone cares about.
All right. I'm already give a little schedule. I asked the development team to give me a development schedule, how long it takes, how much money it needs. I need to budget the development.
Yeah, okay. I think it'll go great.
Yes. All right. I think we are good for this meeting. Thank you very much, everybody.
I appreciate your time. Thank you, Gabe, for coming on, even though didn't think to say hi to you yet.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, I got stuck in another meeting.
Yeah,
right,
I appreciate your time.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
We'll I will see you on Saturday.
Yes, for sure.
What time you plan to be here?
12:30.
12:30. Okay. Now you heard that, Desiree. 12:30.
Yes.
Well, we'll get some wine for you. How's that sound?
Perfect.
All right.
All
Okay.
right. Thank you. Appreciate you guys.
Bye bye.
Thank you.
Bye. Thank you, Rosemary. Bye.